All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
I'm gonna ask you guys, how did you like year 2, episode 1, or what year 2, round 1? Call it episode 1. Episode 1 of TPC Toronto. I don't mind this golf course. Like, we see good scores, we see bad scores, we see birdies, we see a ton of 3 putts. We see some things we don't usually see in a given week. Looking at the weather tomorrow, it's looking like it's gonna be fairly difficult. I don't have any beef with TPC Toronto, and I see different things online of this course sucks, this course is sick. I'm definitely in the this course is fun camp. And I talked about I think on Monday morning that the Canadian Open has had such fun finishes the last few years. Like, we know the playoff last year, Nick Taylor a few years back, Rory, and like this tournament is fun. Like, it's truly a fun tournament. So I'm happy with TPC Toronto. I do not mind it. I'm in. I'm in. So let's talk about round 1. We saw, I think it was 4 or 5 rounds of 6 under. Going to bring my screen up and recap these rounds. We saw Sahith, Grillo, Eric Cole, Brooks Koepka, Sam Burns shoot 6 under par with the 64 rounds of the day. Now, this is one of the most random round recaps I think I could ever remember of doing this pod, because you guys see this pod every single day. We talk about what's working. Oh, I hate when it does this. Like, why does it do this sometimes? I hate when it random round recaps, like, sometimes it's all the same, sometimes it's different stats, sometimes it's like approach, sometimes putting. This was all different. We saw so many different things. So Sahith Theegala, he was pure Sahith. Like, short game, didn't even hit it that well, get the ball in the hole. This is Sahith, like almost last in the field on approach, shoots the round of the day. Second around the green, 16th in putting, just pure short game. Sahith, the luck box, but that's kind of what he does. So that's not crazy for Sahith. Grillo was all green, kind of did everything good, solid across the board, no real flaws in his game. Brooks Koepka, distance and putter. Sam Burns, accuracy and putter. And then Eric Cole was a hot putter, just soul putting. So we saw some different things today. We saw some very interesting 64s for sure. So you have a really realistic shot of getting 0-6 through the cut. That's sometimes more impressive than making a 6-6. If you want to, share the lineup with us, because I mean, I've got some shitters too. I've got some gooders. Shout out Johnny Heifer. But yeah, that's what we had today. We had those rounds of 64 with very different ways to do so. Looking at the weather for tomorrow, it's going to dictate kind of what I'm looking for in terms of the profile, because although we saw random rounds today, I think we can kind of key in on what we're looking for tomorrow. So I'll bring the screen back up. Here's what we are looking for tomorrow. This is the weather. 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. We got sunlight and we got wind, guys. We got wind from sun up to sundown. Double digits in the double-digit wind and 25 to 30 mile an hour gusts all day. In comparison to what we saw today, it's not too far off. It is not too far off. So we saw the gusts be on and off. We saw them hurt guys. We saw them help guys. There was a few holes that played straight downwind, and it's blowing fairly the same direction today. I mean, tomorrow, a little bit more from the northwest. So today was a little bit from the southwest. I think the wind direction is not going to change too much, not going to change too many things. Very similar wind, so expect the similar conditions from today. What's it called? Wave splits, minus 1.2 in the morning, minus 1.67 in the afternoon to make the course play 1.44 strokes under par. I think that's kind of what we expected. Not too easy, not too hard, but under par, you could definitely go get it for sure. So what am I looking for tomorrow? Am I looking for a wave split? Am I trying to take control of this weather? Now, I think I need to think about it. I need to ask myself, what do I want tomorrow? We saw the PM wave kind of, what up, hooves? I love the name. We saw the PM wave kind of come through today, but is this going to automatically come through tomorrow? No. I don't think we need to dive into a wave split. I think we need to dive into an archetype. So I'm going to get to that. First thing I want to do is I want to look at this lineup that we have in the chat. We have a lineup of Hall, Gim, Kiefer to switch to 2, Ben James, Sudarshan, Nikolai, I assume, Mike Brennan, Morikawa, and Bridgman. I don't know. Is that really a 0-6? Is that really a 0-6? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But the Kiefer play was okay. Where's Ben James at? Where is Ben James at? Ben James shot 3 under. Ben James. Sudarshan's, I think, 1 under. I don't think you're that far off, brother. Bridgman's even. I think you're okay, dude. I think you're okay. Some gyms for tomorrow. What does that mean? Gems. I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow, but you meant gems. I got you. Now let's do it. Let's talk about contest selection really quick, and then we're going to get into the players we're looking for tomorrow. Contest selection. The contests are shit tomorrow. They are shit. I'm going with this $33 single entry 3K dog leg. I love the 33 single entry. We haven't talked about it much this year. 500 up top, and that 10%, $50 is 24th. So only 106 people are in this contest. Pays out 24. That's basically like 22, 21% of the field, 22, something like that. And you get 10% from cashing of the lead. I like those odds a lot. So this is where I'm going to be playing tomorrow. One lineup, single entry, $33. Before we get to the picks, before we get to the one golfer that I'm on, the site. Use that code at the top. You're going to get the projections. You're going to get the stone. You're going to get the slate plan. You're going to get the course fit rankings. And you're going to get the showdown stuff. In terms of showdown, if you're going to get tomorrow, the projections, the showdown projections are not up yet. They will be up this afternoon. You're going to get the showdown stone, the showdown stone 2.0, my slate plan. You're going to go over to right here, Ship It Nation, join the nation. If you just want the golf, single sport, optimizer plus core, bang, code boots gets you a free week. If you want everything, we have a few more days of NBA finals. You want the last few days of NBA finals, get the optimizer for all access. Use code boots. This thing will be free for a week. Free. If you just want the NBA stuff, the MLB stuff, code boots plus 10% off. So let's look at some golfers. What are we looking for? So I don't care. I genuinely don't care if you're long, if you're short. I need to see something in the short game. I need to see you had an okay putting day today. I need to see you had an okay short game day today. We saw accuracy do it. We saw distance do it. So show me some of that. Show me some solid ball. I'm kind of looking for all green tomorrow, but leaning on some of the short game, which I really don't do ever. I need to see it tomorrow because you're gonna have to scramble. You're genuinely gonna have to scramble with the win. So let's find some dudes tomorrow. Don't care what time you're going out. Let's go all the way to the bottom. See if we could find some dogs. Look at how bad some of these guys putt. Really look how bad some of these guys putt. I'm not really interested in any of these. I don't mind Keita Nakajima. Keita Nakajima was about evenly bad all around, but nothing horrible. And he showed some good signs in the short game, in the around the green category. This is not that bad of a profile. Keita Nakajima is generally a really accurate driver of the golf ball. So I'm down for Keita to bounce back. No one's going to be playing him. What's his price? Let's see Keita Nakajima's price. I think I like this a lot because he's going to be super low on. It's going to be $6K. $6,800 Keita Nakajima. I'll probably be on him. Find some other guys from the bottom. Show me some short game. Now, I want to talk about Corey Connors. I definitely want to talk about Corey Connors. Shot 1 over today. We're on him outright. I worry about this. Whatever. He lost 2.4 strokes putting. I don't want to see Corey Connors losing a full stroke on approach. That is not Corey Connors at all. And something with the putter with Corey Connors. He lost 7 strokes putting in this event last year, and he already started off with another minus 2.4. I don't want to chase his putter anymore because he's not a good putter to begin with. Maybe he really doesn't like these greens. Maybe he doesn't like Canada. Maybe he just doesn't like Canada. So we got to talk to Corey Connors about that because maybe he's not a true Canadian. Bring the screen back up. Find some more short games. So far, it's just Keita Nakajima that we like. Declan O'Donovan. It sounds like a made-up character. Worry about Tom Hoagie's short game. He did hit it well, though. I like Alex Noren. Alex Noren has been a really, really, really solid showdown guy for us tomorrow. And there's a few reasons why I like Alex Noren tomorrow, because he hit the ball not great. But this short game for Alex Noren, we've seen him have really, really not poor, but sometimes poor short game rounds. And then he'll bounce back for +3 around the green, +3 on the putting green, and just have one of the rounds of the day. And Alex Noren is priced way too high. He's priced at $8,300. I think he was $8,900 in week long, but I think that his price is sharp, and usually the sharp prices have a round where they go to the top. They just go to the top. So I think Alex Noren is a sharp play. I'm gonna be on him for tomorrow. Hank Lebioda showed some nice signs and approach. Was good around the green, not great on the greens. I like that around the green stuff from Hank Lebioda. Like a very, 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 very similar profile to Kevin Roy. Christo Lamprecht, he's long. I like Christo Lamprecht kind of going into the week, and he's doing some nice short game. He gained like 0.2 strokes in the short game. So let's see some other guys towards the top that have better profiles that we can really key in on. Carl Phillips. If Carl Phillips, he gained a full stroke on approach. Off the tee, lost 3 on approach, solid short game. If he was gaining strokes in distance today, then I could definitely be into Carl Phillips. Let's see what he did in terms of distance today. If he was nuking, I can see why he lost strokes on approach. Driving distance, T38, not the best profile, not the worst, but I definitely like what he's doing in the short game. So Carl Phillips on the short list for sure. Great profile here. Max Homa, 0 off the tee, 0 on approach, 0 across the board with a 2-under round of 68. Love that for Max Homa. Love that for Max Homa. Wyndham Clark, after gaining 7 or 9 strokes on approach last week, immediately loses -2 strokes on approach. I think he's going to bounce back in terms of the approach because he's definitely long off the tee, and the short game is there right now from Wyndham Clark. So I'm loving that from Wyndham Clark, liking what I'm seeing from Max Homa. Let's find like 2 or 3 more golfers. An all-green profile that's not popping too hard. Adam Schenk. I don't really trust Adam Schenk too much to repeat this. Ben Coles kind of doing the thing. He just won last week. He played nice in the U.S. Open qualifier, I believe. And look what he's doing now. Gaining strokes off the tee on approach around the green and about a 0 on the green. So like that. Who from the top do we want to go to? Johnny Kiefer. Now, we were on Johnny Kiefer outright. We're on him in DFS. Striped it today. Plus 1.7 off the tee. Another 0.3 on approach. Plus 2 around the green. This kid 3-putt twice. He 3-putt from 12 feet and he 3-putt from 30 feet. Could have shot 6 under, could have been tied for the lead. Definitely going to go back to him tomorrow. Davis Riley, I don't want to chase that. And then Aldrich Potgieter. Anytime he's gaining in terms of the short game, I love that. We know he's going to be long. We know he can have a ton of wedges, and he's doing some nice things with the short game. So I like Aldrich Potgieter for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't mind not playing Ben Coles. It's kind of a profile that I'm leaning on, but Ben Coles, when he's dialed, has nice approach numbers, nice ball striking numbers. Now, the one golfer that I'm on. People are calling him a pseudo-Canadian. People are saying he plays his best golf in Canada. People are saying he might be more Canadian than Corey Connors, and that is Johnny Vegas. Not 1, but 2-time Canadian Open champion. And let's take a look at Johnny Vegas. Let's take a look at this Vegas profile. Johnny Vegas, 3 under today. Look at that short game. A full stroke around the green. He's long off the tee, almost gained a stroke off the tee. And he was about a 0 on approach. I'm loving this from Johnny Vegas right now. So Johnny Vegas is the one golfer that we are on. Shot 3 under today. I'll be very happy, very, very happy with Johnny Vegas, a 3 under round tomorrow. Hopefully he could do that. So Johnny Vegas is the one golfer that I am on for tomorrow. Any questions, you know where to find me. As always, we're going to finish it up with the song of the day. We're going to go with It's Dangerous Business Walking Out Your Front Door by Under Oath. Bear River Band. Shout out Tampa, Florida. And as always, let's ship it. Let's have a great Thursday night. And we'll be back tomorrow evening with the round 3 showdown. Peace out.